I haven't posted a video for a while. This is November the 13th of 2025. There's the Ivan Bell tractor, the one that we do the snow moving with. There is the 47 with the John Deere brush hog on it. And what I'm coming out here to show you is the back side of the Hesperus that we put away, but I just had this done to it recently. The sign company came out and put the year. Everybody's always asking me, what year is this bus? Well, it's pretty evident that it is a 1955. The Hesperus sign painted, the Route 60. Oh, I got this thing. I just had to put it there. The ugly holes where the license plates were. Why not have this rusty Route 66 sign on the back of a derelict style bus? The valve cover gaskets were changed. I lost footage on that, but I do have some that's here. So that's what I had to show you at the end of the bus. Was I just love it. I have no reason to want to try to make this bus look like a Greyhound from the era. This is a 70-year-old machine. It belonged to Melanie for a huge chunk. I think Melanie got more life out of it than these panels. I've heard noise about, oh, well, this, that, and the other thing. These panels are steel. They were steel, and they always were steel. They are over the support of the bus. They rivet right into the aluminum exactly as they always have been. It's not as though these panels were changed in any way, shape, or form. They go underneath. Look at this. See, it goes underneath the aluminum over here and over the top of it. This is support, and I think this is aluminum. This panel up here is the original aluminum panel. I drilled through it right here for this water thing, and this is steel to support over the wheels. And something else I want to say, this bus, my bus, is in other folks' videos, which is fine. I love them to do that. Use it, and you can see if they're talking about, oh, there's a couple of very nice videos people have made, and they've taken a portion of this when they're looking at all the buses. They've gotten shots of each one and put it in their video talking about it, and that's great. Nothing wrong with putting 316 amongst the surviving buses that are still on the road, still run and work and do their thing. I rebuilt this thing. You see Scott rebuilding these pieces of junk buses, and here, well, I did this 30 years ago. Man, all the seals are spare seals, and the wheels were powder painted, and that thing, and that type of thing. What I don't like is there's several of these where somebody's talking about these buses that have no idea. They're reading from a script. They're a good reader, and they're making a presentation of, oh, what a terrible piece of work the two 471 Detroits were stacked in here together. And I just saw one the other day. My bus is actually in there. It's a picture that shows up as they're going through different pictures of all of these buses, which is fine. But to say that the modification that came in 62, when they took the two 471s out and put in the one 8V71, oh, it was heavier than the 471s. That is the biggest crock I ever did here. With the 471, two 471s, you have a whole cast iron side of each engine that is removed to put the two together to make an 8V71. You lose weight there. The two torque converters to put the engines together and the gear set that would run them into a single transmission and the 2-speed clutch. More weight, more weight. There's no truth to the fact that they added more weight to the back of the bus. What they did is they took a lot of weight. I can't tell you how much exactly, but you just think about it yourself. 2 torque converters, a gear set to bring the 2 engines together onto the single transmission. There is no way that the new engine weighed more, and it had more horsepower too. It turned them into a viable machine that ran till the 1970s very well. The cracks in the bus, yes, some of them, depending on who was driving it and who was putting the torque to them. Some of them cracked very badly. I have a couple of little cracks in mine that are just minor. This is because they took this crack here. That's because they took the floor out of it on this side and drove it back to California from New Mexico. I had to pull, this side was sticking out here 6 inches, and I had to pull it in with a come along to put that floor back in, 7 inches of floor that hold that together over the luggage bay. So that is my complaint, is somebody saying something that is just absolutely not true, and that is that the conversion to the new engine made it heavier in the back there, causing the cracks. I say there's a bunch of bull pucky if I ever heard it. Next is there's a fellow put a 92 series in one of these. Well, the buses were built to hold those 2 471s, and the horsepower was in the 270 or some range. I'm not going to quote it for exact, but it wasn't the same as the naturally aspirated 318 horsepower 8V71 Detroit. The single transmission, a single clutch, dual clutch plates, but a single speed clutch that made this bus operate like the smaller buses that had the 4-speed transmission. The drivers could drive it and just hop in from one bus to another. There was no big learning curve to drive the cruisers after they had their 8V71s put in. So I want that crushed. Anybody who wants to argue with me, put it in the comments, and we will debate the issue. But the fact is, this was a great thing that they did in '62 to put the 8V71s in these buses and run them until 1975. So that's what I got to say about that. Hey, this is August. That is PD 4501316, the Hesperus. I'll see you here. Gaskets have been put on. It was a very short time between having the gasket changed and back on again, and I lost the footage, so oh well. But the Rolls-Royce Solutions America gaskets are on the 8V71, and it is holding its oil, basically. Little seepage here and there, but nothing to write home about. Been scrubbing the wheels. This tire hasn't been washed as well as this one has. Front one's been washed. And the Greyhound's still sipping his drink. Guy told me, he says, oh well, what's the deal on the Greyhound? I said, well, that Greyhound belongs to my mother, and we have a copyright on it. He said, well, I saw that on a bus. And I said, well, if you saw that on a bus, then you saw it on this one, because there isn't another Greyhound sitting in a red lounge chair drinking an umbrella drink anywhere that I know of. That's Mom's drawing. So that's it. All right, we're out of daylight, so I'm going to shut her down. All right. Oh, let's see. Can you see that antenna? And you can't even see the antenna in many instances the way that it is. And that's a very good thing. You don't want this thing. You want it as inconspicuous as possible, because the SceniCruiser didn't have that normally anyway. They may have had some that had radios, because there's radio space in it. But this is August. I'll see you here. Bye. Hi, this is August. The changing of the valve cover gaskets, I did very quickly, and I lost the footage. The bus is out from between the containers. It has both valve cover gaskets. I think maybe my power steering, it may, I don't know, it's not leaking. It sure works good. Man, this thing without power steering sucks. The antenna, there was some talk in my CB antenna, or my CB. This is how the antenna has always been on this bus. Its angle and stuff, and it works, you know, it worked fine and dandy. So we never fooled with it. It doesn't have a place to trim it. But you're looking at, if we can see it, comes out of the top of the clearance light. That's a aluminum casting with a glass lens. Those are portions of the unobtainium that this bus has. I just don't know where I would get it. I would have to pay somebody I'd have to pay through the nose to get one, and I don't know. I just have them, that's all. They're not things you want to lose. So, oh, the Hesperus sign. Yes, let's look at the back of it. Come on. Ah, sweet. I want to put on the clearance lights. Come on, Randy, I'm stepping down, buddy. Right? Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. It is so fun. It is so fun. Oh, that's the back. I say, man, that bus doesn't. Oh, don't. $10. 10 straight rudder. 10 degrees port. Straight. 10 degrees. Where's the? Yeah, there it is. 10 degrees starboard. Green. Straight. Straight rudder. Hold her straight on the course. Keep the foghorn running. Wow, check this out. Let's look at the marker lights. Sweet. Oh my. Let's look at the Fresnel driver's light. Oh, sweet. Is that cool? Fresnel, that used to get so hot, man, with LED in it. It just makes noise on the radio. Okay. Let's go look at the clearance lights. Let's go look at the clearance lights. Doodle 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 dee die. Dum 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 da 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 da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. It's doing very well with the no leaking oil. I still have, I mean, they give up oil, man. They got the air boxes, you name it. Oh, the back of the Hesperus. Woo, lordy, look at those red lights glow. When you turn on the headlights, the other set, so you have two, these are on the markers, and they both sets have blinkers, and they're weird. Oh, these are on the same. It's the front and back that are different, but there they are. And there is the Hesperus ready for a gadabout town. This is August. I'm sorry I missed showing you how clean this thing is under the valve covers. I do have shots, and I went through it, man. I pulled it out, did the cleaning, vacuumed, put a new gasket in, and got that valve cover back on because it had rained, the dust was down. That's the way you do the job. When you got little gully washers coming down, right after that you do your mechanicing. You got a few hours or whatever. So I'm sorry we missed that. If you want to see what it looks like, go see the bus grease monkey. He's got time after time after time where he's working under those valve covers and replace those gaskets. It's the same deal. It looks the same. And I just didn't have the time. I don't do that all the time. So the idea here is to we're going to go for a cruise. And show off her new smiley face, his new smiley face. Hesperus is a male figure. There's a way to say about the same thing, and a female version of that, like Hesperidie or something of that nature. But Hesperus is really the evening star male. And the other one's a morning star. And look how smiley. The only SceniCruiser with that smile on its face. 316. There's the kids' bridge right up there. You can see the wheel. See, from the right angles, this thing throws you good. Somebody sitting there turning the wheel, the door open and right waving at you. Hey, it can change your paradigm of what you think you're seeing altogether. So I've got a whole brand new set of chrome nuts for it. As a matter of fact. So, boy, this lighting is just, wow. That is really far out. This is August Allen. This is SceniCruiser PD 4501 316 1955. and she's ready for a putt. So I just feel really good about what I've done to this machine. So talk to you later. I'll see you here. This is August. We're gonna go put the bus back behind the containers. Let me get a better perspective of what we're doing here. I think we can do that probably right here. Let me see. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yeah, got it. Okay. That's how I came to find you. I found you. Scoundrel. Successful like the Mormons. Yeah, we take care of that shit, you know. All right, let's see, we'll pull forward and then we'll get back in there some more. Turn her tight. That's it. press. Really bad press. Yeah. All right, here we go back again. Here we go back again. Where's that friggin' pole? Here we go, back. What are we doing here? Let's see, are we gonna get in here? What are we doing now? Axle loaded. Well, there it is. It's back there and it's sitting on its, oh, just throw your stuff around there, mate. Okay, let's go look. I didn't stop on the valve cover gasket. I just replaced it. I thought I had the camera running, but it was such a short bit of time. It was clear, and I wanted it done quick so that it would work okay. So there's the bus sitting in there. Man, I should have more rocks under this tire. I wish I had more rocks. Probably need to go get some more rocks. That looks pretty close to where it's supposed to be. Could use a few more rocks. Let me go shut down the engine. I'll be right back with you. I'll talk to you on the way in. I'm walking. Walking. Turn off the drive axle loaded. That did help. Drive axle loaded is up. Engine control is off. And we are sitting on the rocks. Looks like I could use a few more rocks in the back. Well, this is August. And I'll see you here. Now we're getting ready to, I got to put new batteries in it. It's starting to, they're 6 years old, and I heard something today I didn't like. So it was a pony motor too. It was with the pony. So, I don't know, it's just time. All right, this is August Allen. I'll see you here.